What's going on, everyone? My name is Carlos, and today we are going to be looking at the AirPods 4th generation with active noise canceling. So that's ANC for short. So I just want to quickly kind of share my experience on buying these. So I went to a small local independent shop called Best Buy, and they had an option to pick it up at a locker, which I didn't know was a thing. I guess I'm just late on this. I don't shop at Best Buy often. And I was kind of in a rush, so it was kind of crazy that I just got there. There was the locker right in front of the store, typed in my code or whatever, scanned it. It opened up and I just grabbed my bag and left. It took like 10 seconds. I loved it. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, but the social feeling of like, you know, saying hi to an employee and like talking to them, and then they ask you, hey, what do you want to put Geek Squad service on here? Or hey, these are the new AirPods, right? And, you know, having that little conversation. I know I agree to an extent where we should socialize a little bit more. At the same time, customer service has gone downhill for like everywhere. So in moments where I'm just like in a rush, because I was in a rush, I just went straight to that locker room, was like boop, and got my thing. And it was amazing and I loved it. And if I had more money, I would shop at Best Buy more often because I love that locker. So this is the new AirPods 4th generation with active noise canceling ANC. And yeah, these are tiny. These are very, very small. As you can tell, they did change the form factor a little bit, shorter stem. They kind of made it more like the AirPods Pro a little bit. No button in the back. And then you also have USB-C and a speaker for Find My AirPods. The case, super nice. Again, super small, as you can tell from my hand, or even from my iPhone here. So here's my iPhone, here's the case. And this is just a normal Pro, this is not a Max. It is tiny. All right, and since we're already looking at the case, I want to kind of go over my first negative with this as far as negative impressions go. And this is not an issue with this specifically. I've had this issue with every AirPods I've ever owned, ever in the first gen, second gen. I've had the AirPods Pro, AirPods Pro 2, and now AirPods 4th gen with active noise canceling. But all of them had this issue and I hate it so much, and it's just how cheap this feels. I know it looks aesthetically really nice, but listen to this. Like, I hate how the plastic just shakes. And I know, you know, you might be like, well, just don't shake it. But sometimes when it's in my case or it's in my pocket, you know, some of the pressure moves to the left or to the right, and then you just automatically hear that squeaking. I've always had an issue with AirPods, no matter which ones I got, where it feels just a little bit cheap plastic and not super well put together. But to be fair, on the flip side, I've never had any of them break, so maybe it's just, you know, that hinge and that's it. But yeah, I've always hated how cheap these things feel. And now I will put these in my ears so you can see what they look like. There you go. They are both inserted. This is what they look like. Do I look cool? Go ahead and sell those stocks. So this is what they look like if you have long hair or you wear a hat or something. Well, I don't have super long hair, but you know, I guess short, medium hair. But yeah, this is what they look like, and they're not gonna. So as you can tell, even when I shake my head, they don't fall off. And I think, you know, that's a good sign. You can work out, you know, you can go on a jog, go on a hike, whatever, and they won't fall off no matter how hard you press. Now, I had the Pros too, and those things fell off. Specifically, I think the left one fell off a lot more than the right one did, but they did both fall off. They fit perfectly, and I feel like they don't look too bad. I mean, they just stick out a tiny bit. And that's it. Now they do have like buttons on the side, so you can go ahead and click on it. It does have that feature where if you take one out, it stops the music. It also has a feature if somebody calls you and they ask you, like, do you want to answer it? You can just say no, or you can say yes. There's a very satisfying noise to that. I don't know how to describe it, but it goes like bling, like it goes like ding, ding, ding. And when you shake no, it goes like ding, ding, ding. Like it knows where your head is shaking, and it makes that noise, you know, how you're shaking the head. All right, so we're gonna do a test on what the mic sounds like. This is the normal iPhone mic. I'm gonna step outside, turn off my car, and then you should hear the highway, which is like right here. I know I probably should have recorded horizontally, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is what the normal microphone sounds like. Right, so this is what the AirPods sound like. I'm gonna go ahead and step outside, turned off my car. The highway's right there. People are looking at me. I don't know what to say. But yeah, this is what the AirPods look at me. I'm so cool. Um, that's what the mic sounds like when it's actually a little not too windy, but it's like just barely windy enough. But the highway is definitely loud. I do just want to talk a little bit about sound quality and ANC. So sound quality is definitely improved from like the original AirPods for sure, but they do still sound kind of staley a little bit. It kind of depends on what kind of music you're listening to. It can get a little bit bassy at times if you're really listening to like heavy bass music, but it's not like beats or anything. It's not gonna like blow your eardrums, but I can definitely tell the difference between like a very bassy song and a regular song. The bassy song does have some bass to it, which is nice, but if you're really like wanting the best quality AirPods, then probably go ahead and get the Pro 2. Those sounded really nice. I can definitely hear a difference between the Pro 2 and the AirPods 4. However, these do not have bad sound quality at all. It just kind of depends on how picky you are with your headphones. Me personally, I know these headphones are just like in a clutch at work, you know, at a store, in the car, or, you know, if I'm working out, but like I know these AirPods will be fine. However, if I want like a really like cinematic masterpiece, like I want to sit down, put on my earphones and just like really get into the music, I'm going to use my AirPods Pro Max because that has the best sound quality and the best ANC. Speaking of ANC, these are really great. In my office, I have like a loud air conditioning above me and people typing around me and people chit-chatting. And as soon as I put these on, the AC immediately goes away. The typing is muffled, so now it sounds like boo 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 instead of like clack 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 clack, you know? So it muffles a lot of noise, but it's not like you're gonna be hearing absolutely nothing. But they do a really good job with muffling a lot of the noise, and I do appreciate that. And again, overall, first impressions, look how tiny these are. These are so small, no rubber. They just go straight into your ear. Bim, bam, boom, you got this. It doesn't look too funny. Honestly, at the end of the day, I am pretty impressed of like how small these are. And again, no rubber, and they have ANC, which is amazing technology. ANC is really well done. However, these things are not cheap. This was, I think like 180 or 170, somewhere around there. And AirPod Pros 2 usually go on discount around that same price range. So it's like you can literally get better sound quality, more features, and better ANC if you just wait until you see AirPods Pro 2s on sale. However, like I was stating in the very beginning of the video, a lot of people don't like the rubber. This does not have rubber. You just stick it in, there you go. You like it raw. And they work really well. So it kind of like, it's up to you. Like if you're willing to kind of deal with that price point, I think these are fantastic headphones. I don't see any like true negatives about them besides the pricing and maybe the quality of the case. Other than that, these are really good headphones. ANC works great, sound quality is pretty good. But if you're willing to deal with the rubber seal and having that rubber and finding the right size for your ear holes, because my ear holes are like different sizes, and so the rubbering, I had like one extra small and then one large. I don't know, it was just like, it never just stayed in my ears personally. If you don't want to deal with that, or if they just don't work for you, then these are a great alternative. All right. At the end of the day, it's really up to you and your finance and your preference and your ears, whether you think these are worth it or not. I personally think they are worth it. But it just, you know, again, like it just depends on who you are, how you feel with your ears. And again, look how small this is. This is like tiny. This is very small. But yeah, that is my first impression. It's solid. I really like these. So I would definitely recommend them if you don't like using rubber. However, if you like using rubber and you're like very specific on how audio sounds, I would not recommend these because I'm sure you know what you like. I'm sure you'll probably buy like some Sonys or whatnot. But I really think it's a solid option, and if Black Friday comes around and you can find these for like $150 or like cheaper, I think it's 100% worth it. That's my first impressions. Again, these things, you know, update over time, so I don't know what this is going to be like a year from now, hopefully with better features and maybe better sound quality, who knows. With that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll be posting one video every day this week to kind of make up for my absence in the last 2 weeks, and I do have a lot planned, so let's get this week started. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the AirPods 4th gen, leave them in the comment section below. I will answer them as best as I can. YouTube does not notify me about comment. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.